So guys, for anybody that's watching, I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. My name is Ryan and this is RC's World. And in this video guys, we're just following up with my custom creations and themes, and today is no different. For anybody that's been watching the channel, you may have seen the recent Batmobile video that I uploaded where I tried to capture the Batman theme perfectly. I think I did a pretty good job. I thought the video went really well. And today we're just going to be talking about the RC that was mainly featured in that video, and this is the Traxxas Bandit, which I'm going to call the Bat Bandit. Now, of course, in the previous pictures you will have seen the before and after, so don't really need to get into too much detail guys. I'm going to keep this video short and just informative and move on to more footage. So guys, when I first started creating this is one of the first ideas that I came up with to create my own custom Batmobile. And of course it was based on the Traxxas two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive Bandit, and that's mostly almost plastic RC. And as you can see guys, I've upgraded this myself with lots of aluminium parts. Now, when I did set out to build this guys, it wasn't just for the looks, it was also for performance. Without being able to add the rear wheelie bar, the original, properly because of the Integrity upgraded motor mount, which allowed me to use larger motors. It did add a lot of weight to the rear, and seeing as this RC always wanted to lift up its front end, I tried to add more aluminium. So this was for the look and also to bring the weight down. Now of course guys, this did affect the performance, although in the theme video it worked perfectly well, and I will upload some short video clips preceding this explanation and breakdown so that you can see how well it went. But guys, we're going to be shooting for performance now, so I am going to make some big changes to the Bat Bandit. First of all, I'm just going to go over it just so you can see how it looked. Now of course we do have the custom painted GRPs on the front and the foam wheels and tyres on the rear, and these are held on by upgraded 12 to 17mm hubs. In the front guys, we have the custom made aluminium sort of bumper, and this was also created for sort of wind shear, just for performance. And we have the front aluminium A-arms and the turnbuckles and tie rods, the front shock tower, the suspension, the bell crank inside here for the steering, and the front bulkhead is also aluminium, as are the hubs. Now in the rear guys, we went for the Integrity motor mount and the steel drive shafts. Now I also upgraded this to Mod 1 gearing, so that allows me to use the proper large scale gears on this 1 to 8 scale motor. And this is a Rocket RC, and this is a 3674 guys, 2250 kV motor, which is capable of up to 6 LiPo battery. And of course with the Mod 1 gear, I have a 34 tooth spur gear guys, paired with a 16 tooth pinion. Now since then I also made some upgrades, and I was able to drill this small hole and custom make this long button head screw and channel that through there so I could zip tie that onto the motor and hold on the original wheelie bar. So guys, we'll just get a look underneath as we continue on the video. So guys, as you can see, we're just continuing on with the shell off. Now of course this was all custom painted and designed by myself, and I've cut out these windows and replaced them with wire mesh to allow some airflow to flow through and keep the ESC cool. I've got this Batman badge here, and this was painted with a black and silver shimmer. And same with the wing guys, we have the Batman badge on the front and on the rear. And we also have the custom added light kit that I placed in, which you would have seen in the previous theme video working. Now of course even the top plate was also custom painted and designed by myself, and I painted this whole chassis nice and black. In the previous video guys, I did have a heavier ESC, but we're going to be shooting for performance and speed now to see how fast this Bandit can actually go. So I've replaced this with this high-end, high-performance Mamba X 6S capable ESC, and this is really high quality guys. This is by Castle Creations, and it's very light for very light scale 1 to 10 scale RCs, which this is perfect for. So guys, that gives you a look around. And of course we have the original rear shocks here with the black shock socks just for the added theme. So guys, just to finish up, you can see the custom painted chassis that I made for myself. And I also added these M4 screws with the little protective washer around here, so that if it does hit any debris or dirt, you know, it's going to help protect the chassis. And I also put these extra strips of Velcro on to hold down the shell, which I have the opposing Velcro on the inside, just so it holds down very secure. So we're just continuing on with the video. Now it is raining currently, so you may have some trouble hearing me, but it does add to the extra atmosphere of the Batmobile. So in front of us we have some changes ahead. Now I am going to be moving towards performance. The original Traxxas Bandit did claim to go up to speeds of 70 miles per hour, but most people I have seen on the YouTube have severely struggled to reach those speeds. So as I said, we've upgraded the motor from the original VXL to this is a 1/8 scale rocket motor. So this is going to add some serious speed to this with the Mod 1 gearing. Now I have just started off with the 16 tooth pinion, as I said earlier, and that will increase also. We have the wheelie bar on for the extra stability for the high speed runs. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start removing weight from this, so we are going to move away from the aluminium. So I have got this Traxxas black shock tower. I've got the RPM super lightweight front bulkhead, and I've got the Traxxas front plastic A-arms. Now of course they're all plastic, and this is removing these aluminium parts, at least some of them, so that there is less weight to the RC. Now as it progresses, I am going to try and remove the Integer motor mount and use this black original Traxxas plastic one if the motor can fit. And the reason being, guys, is when you look inside this the gearbox inside the transmission, the gears, the main problem I had was in the diff housing. Now it is a plastic one inside, and inside this is the planetary gears, and they would strip. So I had added this aluminium one, and it became such a problem inside this, the small gears to operate the diff, that I actually applied some JB Weld, which is a 2-part glue that bonds as strong as steel, just so I could lock the diff out and stop them from shredding up. But it did actually even break the shaft off, guys, and that was because of the extra weight on the RC. So now it's all about removing the weight, making this RC as light as possible while maintaining the Batman theme. Now of course I have had this custom made rear wheelie bar, the Batman, and that will also help keep this RC down for extra high speeds. So we'll apply that as the footage continues. Now we have several different wheels and tyres. As for grass, we have the super grippers with the black chrome wheels, and I do JB weld in the aluminium 12mm hexes so they don't strip out the wheel. So there's the rears, and we have the fronts here, so they'll be for the high speed grass runs. I also have the dusty motor cover, which will fit over to help protect any dirt and debris from getting inside. Now we have the HPI ground assault tyres for the rear, and that's just for hard packed clay and dirt. We also have the HPI sand throwers, and these are for the beach and the sand. So we are going to be pushing this to the limit and seeing what it's truly capable of. As I said, there was only one downfall and challenge, and that was this diff right here. But I do believe if we remove as much weight as possible, we will get away with adding the extra weight of the 1/8 scale motor. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoy the footage. Once again, we're going for the Dumbo RC transmitter for the extra long range and the gyro, and we'll see how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Please like and subscribe. There's going to be excellent footage coming up with the Bat Bandit as we try and take this to 70 miles per hour and beyond. We will start off with the 1/8 scale foam wheels and tyres and see how they get on, and we'll move through the different terrains and see what it's truly capable of. So I hope you enjoy that video, guys. It gives you a breakdown of this RC, and there's going to be a lot of up and coming exciting custom made RCs on the way. So please like and subscribe to RC's World, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.